The missing stars. Media reports on various people's seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about stars disappearing from the night sky? Old God's Rule. Casting spells raise doom instead of its normal cost. Backstory, World of Horror. Randomized item statistics. Void. Ignore the current event and instantly investigate a random otherworld location. One time use only. Reason cost. 3 reason to use that. That's steep. Feels steep. But if you come up against a heavy hitter, maybe that's something you gotta do. I don't know if you can use that on like the final investigation or like story-driven events. Not that I have any idea how that's structured or settled, handled. Shower. People. Peeper. Ooh. Pretty spooky. Custom mysteries. No custom mysteries found. Gotcha. Found library notes. Gain a random spell. Lose 1 to 2 reason. I remember that one. Okay. Demolition of an old inner-city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents and, most recently, the death of 6 people suspected of the arson. Okay. No. I go to the board. I forgot about the board. That's literally how you start the gaming time. Inexplicable morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. Alright, what do we got? Far Out Fable of a Fear Festival. I did that one. This is where I got the ritual knife. And what was the ending? I just attacked them or something. Like I found them performing a ritual in the woods and I stopped them or something. But I could have found the rogues and I guess joined them. Vicious Verses of a Violent Vigil. Bizarre Brute of the Blood-Curdling Botanist. Oh, that sounds interesting. Bloody Brief for Beckoning Bolton. Did that one. I don't remember which one that was though. Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. That one's come up before. I've not done it. Let's do Blood Curdling Botanist. 4 endings here. 4 endings. Bizarre Brute of the Blood Curdling Botanist. Your neighbor asked you to help. Her husband, Shiro-san, has gone missing. She is worried it might be connected with the new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Makes sense. What else could it be? Alright. Okay. Investigate the school location twice to complete this quest. You've got a business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you anything useful. Yeah, let's check the streets. Hit the streets. Help your friend. Need flashlight at him. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wants to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. Even if you leave suddenly, you're not paying rent on that for a year, right? You ain't gone back at all. You're so far away, you have to write letters to your buddy. You're too far for text messages. Only letters will get there. This is the 80s, I guess, though. And he literally just pays rent twice. He can do that. Okay. I mean, I guess I gotta help my friend. Strength check success. You find another letter behind a wardrobe. It explains that the reason your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking him. Those pesky shadow people. Down there at Hidden Valley RV Park. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company's truck driver's face. You don't see any face. Resolve it. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he was good at what he did. Last month he ordered a pack of an experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with the address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt, and I'll look for it. Just pick up a couple handfuls of the dirt. Let's move on. Come on, let's get this over with. I've never been to the police station. Guess let's see. Oh my fucking god. Bullshit. 4 funds. 2 funds. Plus 1 reason adds a new status. Needs Yakuza card. Energy drink. Is the flashlight gonna become useful? Salt deals 8 damage to ghost type enemies. Can I get another oh no, you've only got 1 slot C. Investigating village or forest locations has a small chance of lowering doom. Alright. Let's go into this random restaurant. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. Looks like someone or something tore out his throat. Steal his gun, check his wounds for clues. Escape before more people arrive. Check his wounds for clues. Maybe there's a fingernail that broke off in there, or like a... I'm just gonna steal the gun. He won't be needing it for sure, but you still feel bad about stealing from a corpse. 3 reason? You gonna penalize me 3 reason for that? Resolve it. That's dumb. That is dumb. If anything, I should have gained reason. While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. You've bought a new item. Woof! Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window to take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. Let's observe the smog. Perception check success. Perception is 7. Okay. Sludgy vapors rise slowly upward, forming a perfect spiral. You back away from the window, surprised by this curious phenomenon. 8 XP. That's pretty sick. That's a lot of XP for this game. It seems like it, at least. While the dispatch orders... okay, You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. Yeah, let's check out that sculpture. Oh yeah. The head of one sculpture looks so lifelike, you move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it. It falls off. Combat. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom, and it's reaching for your head. Oh. So I don't have any... Oh, I took the gun. Oh, I'm such a dummy. I'm so stupid. I took the gun. Right? Why? I don't have time to change equipment? No, please. Please. I don't know what these moves. Part of a ritual. Most combat rituals are a combination of 5 bows and claps. Even if you don't get it right, you'll be provided with a hint. I don't... 5. Nothing happens. You think you got 4 ritual moves right? Okay. I guess let's figure this out now. It's not hitting me for too much. It's just hitting both stats, but not a lot of damage. So I did clap, bow, clap, 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 clap. I don't know if I can keep track of what I've been doing. There's a log, isn't there? New achievement unlocked? What the heck? Put it down here. You. Full log. Bobo, clap, clap, clap. So, and what was all but one? What was four? Clap, bow, clap, clap, clap. Okay. Clap, bow, clap, clap, bow. Clap, bow, clap. That's one of them is wrong only. Oh my god, is it just all claps? I got 4 ritual moves right. I don't understand that. How did I get... There's only 2 options, right? Bow and clap, bow and clap. A part of a ritual. Most combat rituals are a combination of 5 bows and claps. Even if you don't get it right, you'll be provided with a hint. Four, right, but I can't see what was up there. I mean, I'm just gonna kill this guy. Like, I guess, whatever I'm meant to figure out, I'm too dumb. Resolve. But I got 4 moves using 2 different sets of 5 combinations. And 4 of them were right. But if I switch one, it should either lower it or raise it. If I switch just one to the other option, it's just toggling it between 2 choices. I don't understand why it just gave me 4 both times. A new yet undefined species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect with other mammals? Oh, I remember. What happens? Make notes. Study old tomes, yeah. Finally, you find a fragment you were looking for. A new spell. What spell? Okay, so we got Void, which replaces an event with a special event. Probably, I would say it's probably almost always going to be a more difficult event. Support healing, plus 2 reason. Oh, for 10 experience, I'll do it. What was in the forest? It said something was in the forest, a house, right? You have a feeling you're being watched. When you hear a branch snap and you quickly turn around. There is someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Go ally. Luck check, failure. The decomposing skin and vacant stare can only mean one thing. It's a corpse someone has propped up. The idea that someone could do it so close to you and so quietly makes you shudder. Resolve. Somewhere in the nearby forest. The trees overhead block the sunlight and begin to feel gloomy. -2 reason for nothing. Holy smokes. Jesus. Whatever. Okay. An old man stops you and invites you into his house. You follow reluctantly, only to be amazed by the number of dusty old sorcery books inside. I can teach you a thing or two about magic, he says. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. Listen, always get payment involved right away. Get your terms in order. Don't ever let an old man with some dusty books tell you, we'll figure out what you can do for me later. Park ranger ally? I want a park ranger ally. Don't worry about payment. I'm sure we'll work it out in the future. I want to know a thing or two about magic, though. What check failure? It was a complete waste of time. The senile old man was a bore and had nothing interesting to tell you. Resolve. Alright. Okay. So I was thinking about when I was in the house that one time, right? And it just gave me the thing at the end. The event I was looking for, the key to the door or whatever. So I don't think it matters where I pick when it gets to this little mini map. I think you just have to go through all of them probably. And whatever the goal you're searching for just happens at the end. The tent has been knocked down and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Navigate, investigate the ground for clues, search the tent, ignore the tent. Let's search the tent. Luck check, success. A sleeping bag's been torn to shreds. Find a wallet nearby. There's no ID card inside, but you show the absence of cash as the least of the person's missing owner's problems. Funds. Okay. Wet splash behind you makes you stop. You suddenly turn around to see a young girl slowly walking in your direction. In her eyeball, there's a swarm of disgusting worms. One of them falls to the floor with a wet splash. Traumatic memories leave your mind. Ah! Ooh! Oh! 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 Mealworms. Oh, I never equipped the fudging police revolver. What am I doing with my life? No! So dumb. So you can quickly jump back and forth. I like that a lot. The girl must have eaten too many worm eggs that supposedly keep people slim. It seems like they've hatched in the wrong place. Yeah, I see all those influencers hawking their worm egg pills. Infested, no special skill. Weak against sharp. Weak against sharp. Okay. Monster. That only does it to ghosts. Kitchen salt. Resolve. I don't feel like I'm getting past this one. I feel like I'm nearing the end. Following a trail of rotten fruit, you stumble on a small forest shrine. It's probably dedicated to some local spirit. The small statue looks alien and menacing. I've gotten this one before and I don't remember. I feel like I prayed. And I don't remember what the outcome was. Destroy it. Luck check failure. You topple the evil-looking statue. Nothing seems to happen, but you have a terrible feeling about it. +5 doom. Resolve. Abandoned hut. In the forest. Ooh, doggy, doggy, doggy. In the forest, you hear faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog held by the hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. Ugh. Did I get this one too? I feel like there was something I got where I thought maybe the dog could be my buddy. Let's help the dog again. -2 stamina. You free the dog, but the rusty mechanism snaps and the trap closes on your hand. Oh my god. Alright. We're at 1-3, boys. We're dead. We're gone. Dunzo. Abandoned hut. Oh, Yasugi. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Your parents' old friend. Not the old friend, not the parent of your old friend, who moved away. Hey kiddo, says the priest who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Lift the heaviest box. Don't overwork yourself. If I lift up the heaviest box, like, am I just gonna get a luck check and failure will mean like my spine's gonna collapse or something? Lift the heaviest box or don't overwork yourself. I love the insanity of the options you're given. These are like Twitter polls. Like people have no idea what what answers they're typing in there. Lift the heaviest box. Alright, is this the end of me? I feel like it might be the end of me. Lifting the box, you feel your... Oh my god. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. I don't know how long that conversation was. The priest listens, letting you vent all of your doubts and anxiety. So, lifting up a heavy box will be what does me in. Memory extract gives me reason. I need stamina. I could do the void. But, I mean, I've already, like, the penalties have already been applied. So I might be able to cast this, but it still is heavily dependent on whatever the event is. Library notes. Gain a random spell, lose 1 to 2 reason. Like, potentially I could get a spell. 2 damage, gains 4 stamina, costs 4 reason. I will say that there is a lot of there's like some heavy links between reason and stamina. There doesn't seem to be many, if a single thing. Well, there probably is. Like, I might have even come across a single thing, but there's anything that lets you heal one of those stats almost always comes at the expense of the other, which is very bleak feeling. It feels very very hopeless, you know, especially when you get to the enemies. Even if they're just taking you down by 1 per stat, hitting both stats is insanely insanely penalizing. And one of the reasons is because there's almost no way to just gain those stats unless you're like in between mysteries, because you can go back to your apartment and shower and stuff. Okay, so let's do this void thing. Let's see what happens here. Now it says inside the notes you find a curious. Oh yeah, because I read. Okay. Oh, forget the spell. Yeah, but that's for reason again. Asiyalza's gaze. Oh, is that the old god I was given? Okay. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Okay, cool, that doesn't do anything. Cast the spell. Resisting the unknown horrors taking its toll on your health. Weekend you found. Okay, so yeah. Because I die at the end of the next encounter, casting that starts a new encounter, so I'm dead. This is the lighthouse. Alright, you've perished. Cause of death, stamina loss. Level 1. Branch. I'm sorry. I don't know why I never just put that pistol in my hand. Yeah. Incoming doom, 36%. 34 minutes in this run. You didn't complete any mysteries. 10 new events, 2 new encounters, 2 new achievements.